Crunch time.
Welcome to Black Madden. This video is sponsored by First Down Playbook. Hey, if you're a coach or you're just a fan of football, you're into the X's and O's, this is the perfect website for you. Get in contact with First Down Playbook. Go to firstdownapp.com and man, you can create flag football plays, tackle football plays, 7-on-7, whatever play concepts you want to do, reverses, trick plays, flea flickers, 7 routes, out routes, all type of concepts on defense. So if you're looking to create your playbook, whether you're a youth football coach, NFL coach, you're looking to run the RPO, you're looking to run the cover 3, First Down Playbook is the website to go to. So go to www.firstdownapp.com and create your playbook, and let's get on the field and make some plays. Appreciate it. This is Big Pat Sports Talk. First Down Playbook is where it's at. Let's go create some concepts. All right, what's going on YouTube? Welcome to another episode of Black Madden with your boy Big Pat Sports Talk and G Nation all summer long. What's going on, G Nation? With two special guests today on the show, Mr. Actual Coach, Mr. Coach Ed Gladney. You all know him in the Big Blue Crew community. And with Unpopular Opinion Sports, aka NYG22. How you doing, fellas?
I'm good.
Good, man. How y'all doing, man?
Yeah, how's everyone?
Doing good. So, everybody's talking about the London game this Sunday against Mr. Aaron Rodgers and how so many people are afraid of him. That's why I created my super villains for this season, super villain every week. And this week super villain is Mr. Aaron Rodgers. Now, Mr. Aaron Rodgers, he's coming off a pretty good game against the Patriots. I think he threw for like 2 touchdowns and he threw it for about close to 300 yards. That was his breakout game this season. Before then, the Packers offense wasn't looking too great. But he had a pretty good game against the Patriots defense, although they had Billy Zapp out there on the field who almost brought it home for the Patriots. But what we're going to do is I'm going to ask how you guys feel real quick about this game, and then we're going to get into some film review. But, Lou, how you feel about this Packers game coming up on Sunday?
Giants going to stomp that ass in London early in the morning and be celebrating by noon Eastern Standard Time. So it's going to be a 4-1 start to the season, and all the naysayers are going to have to pull their foot out their mouth. 11-6, let's go.
All right, Coach Ed, how you feeling about this Packers game?
I feel fine. I mean, as long as everyone plays fundamentally sound and does their job, we have a very good chance of walking out of there with the win. Play fast, play free, have fun, and play with no fear. And that's basically how you're going to come out with the win.
And YG, what you got for me?
I think this is one of those games where the Giants can make a statement. The Giants are 2-0 in London. They're getting healthier on the defensive end, and I do think one of the keys to the game is the Giants protecting the outside run, as we're going to see. So I feel pretty good. I think the Giants can go in there and get the upset, man. And shout out to Daniel Jones, man, for making it through the injury, man, being able to go get out there on the field come Sunday.
Go DJ. Go there, my DJ.
Yeah, he wasn't even on the injury report, so he must look really good in practice. But I only got one thing to say about this upcoming Packers-Giants game, 4-1. So that tells you exactly what I feel about what's going to happen in London. We're going to win, and we're going to go 4-1. But we have a particular play here that we're going to talk about on Black Madden. It was a touchdown throw by Aaron Rodgers, and it was to the tight end. So let's get into the play, and let's see exactly what everybody's supposed to be scared of with Mr. Aaron Rodgers this upcoming week in London. All right, so we're gonna play the play here, and as you can see, they're in 11 personnel. Now, what they try to do is they try to hide this tight end right here on the line of scrimmage. So most of the time when you see this tight end right here on the line of scrimmage, he's shooting off the line. Every time I've looked at a game, I've never seen a tight end stay and block right there in this position. So you know he's going to be shooting off the line. But let's see what the Patriots do. All right, as you see, Aaron Rodgers looked that way, took his eyes off. He held that safety there for a reason. That's why he looked that way. And Patriots open up the middle of the field like the Red Sea, and it's a touchdown. Now, since we have an actual coach here on Black Madden 22, episode 3, coach, tell
Mhm.
everybody what you see on this play and what the Patriots did.
They're playing basic cover two. That's really all they're doing. On the single side, they're playing some type of uh, a half quarter. It's like a half quarter quarters concept, technically. All right. In the middle of the field, towards the tight end, that linebacker, number 8 or 9, I can't remember his number.
It was
He's
9, I believe.
he's done what is known as carrying the tight end to the safety. All right. He's supposed to take him right to that safety and then release. So and look for any type of an in cut. We lost Pat.
No, he'll be back. He's working on something in the background more than likely. Um, but the
But
play
I
did
know
pop
what
off the screen.
yeah. So, but basically, the linebacker is supposed to carry the tight end to the safety, and then work his way down for any in cuts. What he didn't do is carry him deep enough, which is why the tight end broke open because the safety started working his way towards the sideline to the two receivers, and then tried to work his way back to the tight end. Because if you look, he's working exactly. There he is. That linebacker came off way too fast. That's why he's at the 10. If he stays with him to about the 13, 14, maybe the 12, 12 to the 13 to 12, then the safety is able to pick up, and Aaron Rodgers is not going to throw that ball there. So that's where the play broke down. Should have stayed with him because I also know, well, it was what 2nd and 17. So you want to play deeper so you don't have to worry about the underneath. You want to play deep and then rally to anything that's short. So that linebacker starts perfectly, but he didn't stay with him. If he just stayed a little bit longer, that safety is able to recover because initially he opens towards the sideline and now he's trying to open his hips the other way and come back, but it's too much spacing and he's not able to get there.
Exactly. So he should have carried him to about the 8-yard line,
I'm
like you
sorry, 8
said.
yard. Yeah, I
Yeah,
said
the
12.
eight
Yeah,
yard line. You said
eight
12,
to
but the eight
seven.
yard line. Yeah, 8 to 7 yard line. Now, if he did do that, this guy right here, he's supposed to carry him to about where
And
he is and come off here to
to
grab
the
the
running
running
back,
back
and that
if he throws it
linebacker
to the running back.
and that linebacker can then shoot back down because yeah, he's going to be
Hmm.
open in the middle, but because of the down, they're able to rally, and then they have him boxed in if they do what they're supposed to do.
Right. So Aaron Rodgers more than likely shoots a bullet right here to this guy and picks up about what 10 yards, and it'd
Hmm.
be about a 3rd and 7. Or if this guy right here is like one of our receivers, like Seals, anybody that doesn't know how to sit down in the zone, he continues to run and lets the linebacker come and crush him when the quarterback tries to throw to him.
Hmm.
That's what we don't have on our team as far as offensive wise. No, this is a defensive black man, but offensive wise, you have to have receivers that know how to settle down in the zone. But
Hmm.
he didn't carry his zone long enough, and so the tight end breaks open. Even his safety saw it. Even his
Hmm.
safety saw that.
Even the safety saw that your internet just
Hmm.
went out.
But yes, that's exactly what happened on that play. Um, Also, in terms of the defensive line, they did a fairly good job of bracketing Rodgers. I just want to look at it again when he brings it back up, but they had him in the pocket. So worst case scenario, if he tries to break out and run, that's what you would want him to do, because he has a longer opportunity to run. But if they're
What
squeezing,
would you, coach? What would you do about that running back in the flat?
oh, Pat just addressed it perfectly. That linebacker who's there, that nickel backer, that linebacker, boom,
Mhm.
he's playing the in cut initially. You
Okay.
carry it in and then let it go to that linebacker who should have carried the tight end. Because of the down and distance, even if he throws it there, you still have technically three guys around him, one on the outside, that linebacker there, and then the backside linebacker. So you still have guys in position to make the tackle based on the down and distance. It's 2nd and 17. So worst case scenario, he picks up 10 yards, you're going to 3rd and 7,
Hmm.
and then that's how you adjust on that situation right there out of the cover two, which is what the Patriots were trying to do.
Pat, you're not on the screen, Pat.
Hmm.
So if you're talking, we cannot hear you.
All right, now right now this would be conceptually our defense. What we have in based on the down and distance is three safeties. You have two deep and then one down in the box. Three cornerbacks. We had
All
three
right, three
cornerbacks.
safeties, three cornerbacks.
Three cornerbacks, one linebacker, and four defensive linemen. Now it's a cover two look, same thing that you just saw with
Hmm.
New England. The only difference is one of our safeties is cheating down just a touch, just a little bit. It's still cover two, a cover two look. What we're going to do is roll to a man concept out of this. All right, and the thing is, you want to have Rodgers see cover two, and then when everyone moves, he delays just a second because that also can help our pass rush.
Yep.
With this, the deep safety who's at the 15-yard line is going to roll. Pat, you with me?
Yeah, I'm here, man. And my StreamYard is acting crazy. So go
He's going to
ahead.
roll to the middle of the field, playing the deep middle on the 15. Yeah.
So the safety here, you want him to
Mhm.
roll to the deep middle of the field.
And then well, not that far across, to the middle,
About
in between the
Center.
hashes,
Yeah.
and then he's going
about
to
right here.
drop deep. Yeah, and then from there he'll just look for the deepest. So
So
that's
he
good. That's
put his
good
endpoint, put
right
his
there.
endpoint right about there.
And then he'll work his way deep off of that. That safety, the other safety that's on the 20, he's playing the tight end, so he carries that seam. So he stays right there. He'll buzz his feet, but then he's working on that tight end. So he's
So
not coming up. He's
he'll
not coming up. He's staying right there, and then
so
he
he'll
works his
work
way
up.
deep. Yeah, perfectly. And then he rides right with that tight end. The nickel corner is riding with that wide receiver who's going running the bend or the corner route. So he's just taking inside leverage and he's running right with him.
Yep, he's running with him the whole time.
Hmm. The outside corner is staying with his man. He's playing what is called a top trail. So he's staying over the top of him, and when he in cuts, he's staying behind him, but he's
Mm-hmm.
working his way inside off of him.
Well, basically, we're gonna put it like this because he doesn't know
Hmm.
exactly what route he's
When
finna
he's going,
run. But
exactly.
when
He's
I'll
staying.
do it like this, when he sees him run to the inside, he's gonna
Hmm.
do this.
Exactly. That's exactly what he would do. That's the technique and how he plays it. The other cornerback, he works his way inside on that cornerback, even though he's a little on the outside. He's working his way inside of him
To
because he
push him
does
towards
not
the
want.
sideline.
Yeah, he does not want to give him a free release to have an easy pass for Rodgers. So he's just taking that deep, and he's staying with him. That other
And
safety.
use
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Nah, he's going to use the
This
sideline as an extra
is an
defender.
defender. The box safety there that's there. His first job is what is known as the hook area. He's looking to take away any possible quick slants. Then what he's going to
So
work, he's right there, right? No, not that far deep.
yeah, you'll be right about right here.
Just a little bit deeper because of the down and distance. He's not going to flat it. Yeah, right about there. He's going to look that, step there, and then he's going to work his way back because then he's going to spy Rodgers in case he tries to run.
So what he'll do is he'll be controlling this whole area right about
Mm-hmm.
right here.
Mm-hmm. Now our linebacker, yes, he has the hardest job. I know everyone's going to worry about it, but because of the down and distance, if he takes a not a flat angle the other way.
Yeah, he's going to take it around like this angle
Exactly.
here.
Mm.
He's going to take it that way and then work his way up the sideline with him. All right.
Now,
So that he can meet the halfback in case they throw the
mhm.
ball to him.
Mm-hmm.
Now that's the coverage aspect. Now, me personally, if this is Leo and
Mm-hmm.
if this is Dex,
Mm-hmm.
how would you want those two guys to attack the inside of this line?
Right with the same way the Patriots did, attacking that gaps because what's going to end up happening, that center's going to double right there. He's going to double with whoever the guard is, and then I'm going to get Dexter one on one, and then the outside guys are coming hard. They're playing outside leverage. They're fighting. They're dipping their
Oh,
shoulders. Oops, I got you. I'm moving too fast. That's me. I'm sorry.
oh no, I accidentally clicked on the linebacker. So do you want Dex to go inside or you
No,
want him to go this
stay
side?
right there. Because realistically, what's going to happen? That box safety, if Rodgers tries to sneak between two, he has a two gap responsibility technically. So he's going to look between the B gap between the left tackle and the left guard in case Rodgers tries to sneak there to the A gap on the strong side. That's why he's there to take
The
that. So
other
yeah,
side of the tackle, the inside shoulder of the tackle.
you're asking no. What I'm yeah, what he's doing is the weak side B gap between the left tackle and the left guard. That's his first run responsibility. If you see any type of a run, so if Rodgers tries to sneak there, he goes there. If Rodgers tries to go in between the center and the right guard, he still has that responsibility. That's what I mean by two gap. He can look through and attack two types of gaps in terms of a run. So he's playing pass first to the run.
And so this guy here, you want him to do the same
Same thing.
responsibility or you
Yeah,
want
he's outside contained
okay.
basically.
So if he sees a run, you
He's going to
well
squeeze down. If they
actually
try to run zone, if they try to run, the responsibility is squeeze. If they're blocking away from you, but if they're not blocking away from you, you go get the ball. And because of the down and distance, I'm basing it strictly off of down and distance. So
so basically this safety here, if it is a run, he's gonna curve to the outside and get to the edge after the edge rusher sets the edge for the run. If it's a
hmm
run, he'll come down to do that if it's a run.
hmm
And he's supposed to set the edge, and this linebacker here has the responsibility
hmm
to cover the edge if it's a run.
he also
So
has two gap responsibility too in a
yeah, he
run
has two gap
situation.
responsibility as
He has
well.
inside to the outside. It's just that based on the down and distance, this is strictly a pass defense. The only one really who's going to be looking for run once the play designs and everyone goes into their patterns is that box safety because the only one left in the backfield will be the quarterback.
Now let me ask you something, Coach. How would you want that safety and that linebacker to react if they were to do a play action fake?
Well, based on the play that we saw, we're only going based on the play. That's why I'm saying that
Hmm.
that running back automatically flared and went upfield. So if he's doing a play action, it changes everybody's responsibilities and how they play
Mm,
that.
Yep.
It really does.
okay.
So, and if that's the case, the running back is going to come across Rodgers phase.
Exactly.
And then
Mm.
realistically, what they're going to do is switch responsibilities on those two. So if the running back crosses
Hmm.
Rodgers' face, that
Then
safety
this
is the
safety
one
picks
that's
him
going
up.
to take him, and that linebacker is going to do the same thing that he's doing, except he's not looking for the slants because of the run action. He has to play the
Mm.
run first, and then he has to work his way deep in that
Exactly.
situation.
So really, the play action makes it easier on this linebacker
Exactly,
because
exactly,
all
and
they
we
would
don't
have to do is stand there.
exactly, and we don't have to worry about the flare. I, I know the one thing everyone's going to say is, but our linebackers can't, right now they have to do it, and we have to pray that, well, not pray, we have to be confident that our defensive line, based on this, is going to get there. Because remember, this is not a man look pre-snap. This
No,
is
it's
a
not.
this is a cover two that we're jumping out of cover two into
Into
a
a man
man.
concept. Yep.
So Rodgers has to read that, which takes it a split second longer, which helps the defensive line in their pass rush.
So
And
that your
that's what
edge rushers
allows
can
this
try to
safety
get
to
there.
cover the
Yeah.
middle third.
Exactly.
Because
Exactly.
that hesitation, if this cornerback knows what he's doing, he's going to be able to get inside this receiver and
And
just,
push
Hmm.
him towards the sideline.
carry him out. Yeah, carry him out towards the sideline. That
Hmm.
this safety here, he's going to be able to cover anything a hot route.
Hmm.
Like if Aaron
Hmm.
Rodgers believes that this guy's blitzing, I believe Wink sends him the right here. The fake like he blitzes. To be honest with you, to put a little bit tougher on him, but he sends him right here, and then he gets back into his spot. That's what I think Wink does. Because if you
Hmm.
do this, Aaron Rodgers is gonna be like, okay, if he comes, this is a slant. So if he
Hmm.
does change this to a slant, it makes it easier on the defense because he's right there. He's backing off.
Yeah, he can
Exactly.
intercept it. Yeah,
Exactly. So, that's
and be
what you
able to cut
want.
it
It
off.
just takes a whole side of the field away from him. Because if he runs a slant, he's basically double covered now.
Yep.
And the other thing is, if he does that, you also set up a pick six,
Yeah,
because
you
that's
do. Because if
exactly
he
what that
throw,
that's what you want him to do. Throw the slant, because if he
yeah,
undercuts it and that cornerback is over the top, worst case scenario, if he misses it and he completes it, you tackle him for a 5, 7 yard gain. But if not, if he gets the pick, there's nobody there other than
yep,
Rodgers.
yep.
So,
And like I said, if he does throw it quick, it's a pick six. He's gone. But if he holds it, that means this cornerback gets easy leverage to go to the inside.
mhm,
So now he's trying to run. This receiver is trying to run, but he can't go nowhere.
exactly.
Now, out of our safeties, what which one would you want in that position? That box position.
Right
Ideally, it would
here,
be
Yeah,
it'd be Landon Collins.
Collins. Okay. Okay.
But
Yeah.
if
Collins. Is
Julian Love,
Collins?
I forgot
Yeah.
Julian Love is
Julian
playing.
Love is I was gonna
Yeah,
say,
Julian Love is playing. So you actually want Julian Love right here.
because you want
Hmm.
McKinney back
Yeah.
because of his range.
Yeah, this is McKinney. This is McKinney
Right.
right
Yeah.
here.
That's exactly. You want him
Dane
back.
Belton has actually shown that he's pretty good in cover.
On the
So I
tight end.
trust Dane Belton right here.
Hmm.
And then I put Julian Love right here. And you know why I
The
put Julian
Box.
Love right here? Because he has cornerback instinct.
instincts.
Mm.
Exactly.
So if he throws that slant and Aaron Rodgers messes up and throws it, that's a pick. Or at least,
Exactly.
at the very least, a deflection. But if he does that and Aaron Rodgers doesn't throw and he still runs a slant, now he's free.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Now he gets to roam. So if this end
Exactly.
cut, if this end cut keeps
I was gonna
coming,
say that end cut.
Exactly.
if
If
this
it's
end
coming
Exactly.
too
cut keeps
far,
coming, he gets
boom.
back
It's
here.
back there. Because
Yep.
once
See what
that
I'm
number
saying?
one receiver clears, once it's cleared and there's no running back to his side, and he's getting depth. He's just dropping back. He's reading Rodgers, and he's looking to his inside for anything that's coming to him. And the only one that's going to come is that outside receiver, and he's helping down low. So right now, you want, especially with McKinney, once he sits there, if Rodgers reads that, if he's waiting, because he has to wait for that back to get downfield like that, to
Mm-hmm.
get deep downfield. So that's going to also allow our defensive line to get there. But if anything, which is why I said that linebacker has to take a deeper angle, get him, dump it, pass it to him, and get to him, or even run him out of bounds. So
So
based on the
basically,
down, go ahead.
I'm sorry, Coach. Go ahead. My bad.
No, I was just saying, based on the down and distance, that's the perfect way to play that in terms of a man showing cover two and rolling cover one.
So basically, what you want to happen, to be honest with you, let me put the line of scrimmage back up. I wish I could move these guys, but basically, what you want to happen, say if Aaron Rodgers does that hot route, this
Mm-hmm.
cornerback is probably going to wind up somewhere over here towards the middle. They won't let me move it further back, but he's going to
Mm-hmm.
wind up somewhere towards the middle. This guy here, he's going to probably wind up somewhere around here. This cornerback's
Mm-hmm.
probably going to wind up all the way on the other side of the field. This linebacker is going to wind up closer to the edge. This DB is going to wind up going all the way back with that
Mm-hmm.
receiver. This DB is going to wind up going right here
Mm-hmm.
behind this receiver. This safety here is going to wind up going towards wherever
That
the
tight end
tight
go.
end takes his route. If he moves
Mm-hmm.
it to the inside, he's going to go to the inside. If he moves it to the outside, he's going to go to the outside. And Xavier McKinney is just going to be doing this.
Mm-hmm.
Whoever he sees starts to get beat, and then if this guy takes his route, McKinney's going to get a pick. If he throws
Exactly.
it anywhere
Mm.
stupid, it's going to be a pick. Now,
Be-
what has to happen with the edge rushers is
mm-hmm.
they have to beat these guys. They
Mm-hmm.
have to beat these guys. You want this tackle coming out here. He's trying to beat him. You want Leo to take these two guys
Mm-hmm.
and push them back. You want these guys to be pushed back to about right here.
Exactly.
You want Dexter Lawrence to push this guy further this way, and you want this edge rusher to bring this tackle out this way. Now you see how crowded this pocket is getting because this
Mhm.
running back is gone. He's not going to be able to block.
Exactly.
So what you have to worry about is Aaron Rodgers stepping up either this way or this way.
And that's what that box safety is there for. If he tries
Right.
to take off.
Right. So if he
Now
tries to
it.
take off, remember his responsibility has been taken away if he changes it to that slant.
Yeah.
So
Mm-hmm.
if he goes this way, he's supposed to come here.
Mm-hmm.
Or if he runs this way, he's supposed to be over here.
Mm-hmm.
And if Aaron Rodgers sits back in that pocket and it gets congested and he's pushed this way, because Dexter Lawrence is good, he'll push him this way and then start working his way this way.
Actually, now that I think about it, that would actually be Leo because Dexter would be the nose tackle, so he'd be the one tech.
Yeah.
Leo would be the three. So that's even better. We want Leo one on one with an offensive guard.
Yep. You want either our guys beating them in there or you want the
Mm-hmm.
pocket to keep collapsing on them like this. And so if
Exactly.
the pocket is collapsing on him, this is a throwaway because if he throws it anywhere stupid, it's a wrap.
Mm-hmm.
But that's basically how you want this play to be going. You want this edge rusher to beat him and get to the quarterback. You want this edge rusher to beat the right tackle and get to the quarterback. And you want these guys to have this congested.
Mm-hmm.
But if he
Who
does
would you
step
have at
up,
the other edge? Since Ojolari's not playing, that would be
it's more than
Jahad
likely going to be
Ward
Zimenez.
or
It's more than likely
Zimenez.
going to be Zimenez in
I mean,
passing
on a particular
situation.
play like this, that's what I was saying.
Mm-hmm.
Not
Yeah, it's
yeah,
going to be Zimenez because it's a
Zimenez.
passing
Okay,
situation. It's second and
got you.
19.
Yep.
Exactly. And
So,
that's why I'm basing everything because everything is situational. So that's why with everything, I know some people would say, but this, but that. No, it's based off of the situation and the personnel. So based
mm-hmm,
on that, the defense adjusts to their personnel and what players that they have in. And that's who you're going to put in. And the down and distance, second and long, 15 plus, you're more than likely going to see a passing situation, even though the Packers are a running team. And based on
right.
that formation and what you've seen that they just did with the play in the red zone area to get a touchdown, that's exactly how you want to defend that. And you want to
And
look at it
see,
that way.
and
Go
see
ahead.
how congested it is. Where are you going to go with the ball? Because this
Mm-hmm.
tight end is in his route. His tight end's
Mm-hmm.
all the way up there. So he's not right here to catch the pass. He's up here. You got to look at the
Mm-hmm.
arrows where they at. So if this tight end's right here, he's covered. This
Mm-hmm.
tight end, this receiver right here actually did a slant. Now, if he doesn't change it to a slant, then this quarterback is going to be
Yeah,
running with him.
with him.
And so either Aaron Rodgers is going to throw this, and this cornerback is going to have to do his job to stop it, or Aaron Rodgers has to throw this
He
away.
has two check
Unless,
downs. He has
yeah,
the
he has
running
two
back
check
and
downs:
the
the
in
running
cut.
back,
And the in
yep,
cut.
and the end cut, yep.
And that's what you want. You want that based on the down and distance because now he throws that. You have that box safety now can get there. You have the cornerback coming from behind him. There you go. So, even though it may look like it's a lot of space and, once the play is run, no, it's not because of the down and distance. And when everyone has to rally to do what their assignment and make the tackle.
Exactly. So I mean, but that's how you want that pocket congested because as you can see, NYG pressure is a mother. That
Mm-hmm.
pressure ruined that whole play.
Yeah.
But let's say he does get plenty of time.
Well, let's say what I would ask you. That wide receiver that's on the left side that's being single covered.
The X
Um,
receiver, okay.
yeah, more than likely that's going to be Lazard,
Lazard, okay.
and he's very very
Hmm.
fast. So
Okay.
the corner,
I wouldn't say very fast, but
I'm
he's
I
nice.
mean, yeah,
I'm
he's not
sorry, but I
very
think
fast, but
Adoree Jackson could shut him down. NYG.
That's what I'm
Easily.
looking at. I'm
I
looking at
really
Adoree
think him.
Jackson.
I think he could shut him all the way down. Go ahead. Sorry.
No, that's exactly who I
right,
was
right.
thinking
I
about.
agree. I agree. I'm just saying, um, Lazard is who he likes to go to in those situations, and then they got
And
Yes,
then
this
you
kid
got
yes.
Watson.
Dobbs next, and Dobbs
It
is his
Dobbs and
secondary.
Watson. Yeah, Christian Watson. You got to watch him too. Because what he does is when Rodgers sees those one-on-one covers, he just throws it up there.
And that's why you want to give a cover two look because now
Hmm.
he has to read that. Okay, are they two or are they going to roll? So he has to hold the ball a little bit longer to let the defense get into what they're doing.
And
He
that
can't.
Yeah.
buys
Yeah,
Leo and Thibodeau
exactly.
and Jihad or
Mm.
Lorenzo some time to try to get in there.
Yeah.
Lorenzo,
Carter.
Lorenzo.
I
We don't
mean,
have Lorenzo
O'Shane
Carter.
Zimenez. Yeah, O'Shane Zimenez.
You
Mannequin,
got me.
Bo. Mannequin.
Gary say I don't know when Lorenzo Carter came back, but okay.
That mannequin could.
No, that's
He
good.
in Atlanta, ain't he?
Yeah.
I don't care where
Yeah.
he at, as long as his ass ain't here.
Now, if we do play cover two, we already touched it technically. I mean, New England showed us what they need to do. The only thing different that we would do is the linebacker would carry that that tight end deeper to the safety. That's it.
Right.
That's it. Other than that, the single side and what they did on the single side technically is they ran a man concept over it with zone on the backside. But still, it was it started as cover two. He stayed with it, but nobody was there. He stayed with his man, giving safety help. That's all he did, which is perfect. So we run the same exact thing with our personnel. And you know what? Push him to not get to the tight end, to either get to the back or get to the in cut. That's all we want
Hmm.
him to do. And based on the down and distance, that's exactly where I would want to go. So cover two, that's pretty much it. I mean, I would stay with the same look. The only difference you might want to do is move that safety on the 20 to split the tight end and the number two receiver. That's about it. That's about it. That's all I would do.
Yeah.
Yeah, right
You're
about
right,
there.
moving about right here. All right, coach. So we already covered the cover two on this play.
Hmm.
Let's say we want to run a cover three.
Hmm.
So where would you want your defensive line aligned on the cover three if we ran cover three versus this play? Same personnel.
I'm either going to run 33s with the interior linemen. So both of them are either going to play three techs. So
So you would want them going here,
no,
or you would
alignment,
want them
alignment,
going here.
align. First thing is first is alignment. I always do alignment first. It's alignment, assignment, then your responsibility. So no, move them over. Not a three tech outside
Three
shoulder to
technique.
guard.
Yeah.
Yeah, right there. Put them there, and the other DT same spot. Yeah, right there. Move the LB inside, basically, but put him in 5 yard depth. Yes, and then that box safety, bring him back in between, right over the left tackle at the 30. Yeah, right there. The cornerback on that side, the nickel corner, split the tight end and the wide number two. Yeah, right there. Cornerback just and he's supposed to line up a little bit on the outside, but you can even play games, line him inside, and he
How many?
rolls outside.
How many?
Five
How many
yards,
yards you want him back? 5 yards.
five
You want to keep
five to
everybody at
seven
5?
yards, 5 to 7 yards. That's
Let's say they go 7. Let's say they go 7.
that one. As a matter of fact, yeah, leave him inside. So no, leave him in. Yeah, 7 yards inside. So he reads. Okay, what are they playing? What kind of concept are they really playing off of this? And now the deep safety, same principle as in the man. He rolls
Yep.
to the middle.
He rolls. Yep. Rolls to the middle. So what do you
That
want to do with this
safety,
safety?
that safety is robbering it, and he's coming down into the box right in,
Hmm.
not that far inside, but a little bit because of
Now
the
where you want him to line? Because you don't
no
want to
on the
show that
20,
you're in cover
on the
3
20. I want him on the
on the
20. Yeah,
20.
yeah.
You
It
want your
still looks
deep
like cover
safety on the
two.
20. Oh,
No,
you still want it
he's
to look like cover
yeah,
2. Okay.
yeah. Even it still looks like cover two. I'm showing two, and I'm rolling out of it. That's all I'm doing.
Okay.
This
And
this
now
So in the
I mean the deep safety on the strong side on the 20, he's gonna work his way down. He's not gonna come hard. He's just gonna work down maybe 5 yards on the inside. So he's gonna come
you're
well, right
basically
about there.
coming about right here.
Yes, exactly. So he's looking to help on that in cut. That's
That
really what
end
he's doing.
cut. Yep.
Okay. That cornerback on I mean that nickel corner, he's sitting that nickel corner is hook the curl to the flats. I know some people will say let that deep safety shoot the hook to curl, but because of the action of the in cut,
Hmm.
he's going to run with that.
So
That's right.
basically, you would want him to go around right
Exactly.
around this area here.
Exactly. So he takes away that swing, that cornerback on that side, deep thirds.
Oh yeah, every both cornerbacks gonna be deep thirds and cover 3. So basically, he's moving back this way.
But he's going to move back, and he's going to read, and then he's going to funnel his way to that slot receiver. So, but we'll get to that. We'll get to that.
Hmm.
I know what you're doing.
Yeah, basically that's why I'm putting a stop here. But
Yeah,
this is the guy that he's gonna be covering. So
exactly.
basically, I mean, we could say that right now. Basically, he will go this way and cover him.
Yeah,
He'll just
once
keep going.
Yeah, once that in cut goes inside, he's gonna look or he's gonna read 2 to 1. But once one
Hmm.
goes inside, he's gonna stay with number two.
And this guy here, he's just like in a deep zone. He's gonna
Yeah,
have to stay with this guy. He's basically doing the same thing
I
except he's
think
playing off.
he's really playing man. He's off, but
Yeah,
he's
basically.
off he's off man technically. That's what he's playing.
Yeah,
can
yeah,
you
he's
curve
basically
that
off man.
Hmm?
Curve.
that
Which one?
cornerback the
Right here.
cornerback in between the tight end and the slot receiver? Can you curl that line so that the people watching know that he's playing the running back?
He's not playing a running back. He's playing a zone first.
Yeah, he's playing his
Okay,
zone. He's playing anything in this area here.
but that's what I was asking. Can you curve it the way you're doing right now? Yeah.
Yeah. So if he does come out here, he would be the one to make the
He
tackle,
wouldn't,
basically.
based on the down and distance, he's not going to drop down. He's going to, if anything, he's going to stay in there and he's going to work to the sideline because, yeah. And I'm only doing that based on the down and distance. That's why,
Yeah,
because you want to
second and
give him,
19.
yeah, you want to give
No, no,
yourself.
I get it. I was asking, can he actually curve that line like he did? I was just trying to see if he can actually
No, I got
curve
you.
it.
I got you now. I understand. So, um,
So basically, this safety here is going to have to
between,
take care of the tight end.
yeah, he's gonna roll that. But see, with that box safety, I mean that safety on the 20, Rodgers is gonna look at that and he's gonna go away
Yeah,
from that before, which helps that safety.
yeah.
It
He doesn't
actually
come
helps
down until he sees this tight end passes his face.
exactly. So now that
So
linebacker,
basically, he's going to do this and then do this.
exactly, because of the in cut. And with the
So
linebacker, I'm sorry, go ahead. What were you gonna do next?
no, go ahead. I was just getting ready to say this. So what you want to do with your linebacker in cover 3? You can
Linebacker
do
is
multiple
gonna
things, but
Yeah, he's gonna get depth, working across to the hook zone to his left, or on the screen. I'm sorry, his right on our screen to the left. So angle him a little bit to the other way to our left. Yeah.
And before we go any further, I just want to say shout out to First Down Playbook for
Hmm.
making this incredible software available to guys like us and coaches and guys who are drawing up playbooks for their pee wee football teams and varsity and high school. And this is great software for people to use and utilize to their advantage when they're trying to help people understand schemes, X's and O's,
Mm-hmm.
gap assignments, and things of
Hmm.
that nature. So make sure you go to First Down Playbook and check them guys out. They have tons of amazing software like this to help you guys with all your football needs.
Facts.
Backside safety there on the box safety, yeah, he's going to drop into the hook zone area and look. Since nothing is going to threaten him, he's going to look to the inside and then
Yeah,
play. Yeah,
he's supposed to go out this
that's not,
way.
not that far because there's nothing threatening him. He's going.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, I know. Initially, if there was something here, but once number one clears, yeah, he's going to go right about there because he does the same thing, taking away the slant, but
Could you
nothing.
bring that safety down and show like a blitz look?
You
yeah, you
can,
could
you can because I was
because
going to
there's
get
only
to
one
that.
receiver to this side.
Mm-hmm.
I was going to get to that because what Wink would do actually, he would run a double A mug look. So both that linebacker and that safety actually
Will
would
be
be
right
right
here.
there.
Come down.
And
Mm-hmm.
then on the
Mm-hmm.
snap, what are they going to do? They're going to drop.
Yep.
So even though the back end shows cover two, this looks like okay. Are they now? I've just changed the whole concept. Are they two deep man under?
Mm.
And guess where Rodgers is going to go based on that look right there? He's going to the single side receiver. And that's where
Now,
Jackson has to play his responsibility
Yeah.
well.
what the thing that I'm worried about with this coach is Tay
Hmm.
Crowder if he's the linebacker right here. And the
Hmm.
reason why, if you're running this double gap blitz look,
Hmm.
Aaron Rodgers is gonna check.
Hmm.
Now, does he know Wink well enough to know that he won't send these two guys here? Does he know Wink well enough to know that he won't send these two guys here? If so, he keeps this guy on this route here.
Hmm.
What you really want Rodgers to do on this play is
Hmm.
check him to a slant.
Hmm.
You want him to check him to a slant every
So
time,
that
but if he
safety can
doesn't,
be there. Yeah.
yeah,
Hmm.
but if he doesn't, this cornerback right here is going to be on the island, and then he's going to
Hmm.
attack him every time.
Yeah.
Now, see if this is Devontae Adams, this is a catch every time
Yes.
because he's
Yes.
going to go back shoulder with it. But his receivers now, Dobbs, I don't trust him with a back shoulder. And I don't think Rodgers trusts him on the back shoulder as good as he wants. Now he may throw the back shoulder because that's the right play. You throw the back shoulder here, that's about 10 yards every time.
Exactly.
If this cornerback is doing what he's supposed to do in the cover three. But Aaron Rodgers doesn't have Devontae Adams anymore. So does this receiver recognize the back shoulder? Because he's going to give him a look. And I promise you that audible is a back shoulder. It's not a slant. Now, most
Hmm.
people will run a slant to try to get a real good hot route and mess around and let this guy get over here and
Hmm.
get involved in the play. But Aaron Rodgers is going to audible to a back shoulder, and he's going to let the receiver go to the back shoulder. And in the cover three, you can't stop a back shoulder
Hmm.
because you're going to be too far back. But let's just say he doesn't audible to the back shoulder and let that go off. When he says height, I don't know if Wink doesn't send this guy, Coach Ed.
No, I'm playing cover three. They're drop. Both of them are dropping. I'm just giving you a look. That's all I'm doing. I'm giving you a look. I'm playing games. Wink does exactly what I do defensively. He plays games. Sometimes I'm coming, sometimes I'm dropping. So
So
and NYG just asked, would you bring the safety down to give a blitz look? Yeah, I would do this to give a blitz look.
so
But if you want
what
to keep, go ahead.
I mean, but only thing that would change if you're doing a double A gap blitz look, one of these guys are going to have to stutter to keep this tight end from getting a quick 10-yard gas play here.
Well, if I'm
This
doing
line,
it, I wouldn't be playing zone with this. Yeah, that's the whole thing. That safety now has to play him one on one. But
yeah,
with the look. That's all I'm doing. I'm just giving a look, and then
Could you
guys.
bring the safety and drop the edge defender?
you
I
can
mean, you
do that
could
as
do that.
well. You
You
could
can
Because
do
I
drop the
see
that.
Wink
edge to
doing that a
No,
carry
lot
him
no, no,
out.
too.
no.
Yeah.
And then you could use the backside edge, the end, bring that safety up the A gap, and let the defensive tackle or nose tackle try and work to the outside as a defensive end, and then have that edge drop in to take that quick slant. Yeah, you can do that. He's just changing responsibilities,
Hmm.
So you can
So
do that. I
you
mean,
can drop this guy, and
yeah,
basically this defensive tackle probably more than likely is going out here to pretend like he's
exactly.
going to be an edge and go this way towards the quarterback.
Yeah,
He just edge out if I can get it to go out the way it's supposed to.
just move the dot inside. Just take that circle. Yeah,
So
there you
yeah,
go.
he would do that. He would do this.
Exactly.
Mm.
He would do this, and then you would send. Now, what
You could send that
with
safety to
with Leo's, this is probably Leo this time. That won't be.
yeah.
This is probably Leo. With
Mm-hmm.
Leo's athleticism, you'll probably want him to go here
Mm-hmm.
and
Mm-hmm.
have this safety go straight down,
Exactly.
Mm.
and have this edge rusher take that tackle out the way
Mm-hmm.
by going to
Because
the
it's
edge himself.
exactly so that line
See what
has
I'm
to
saying?
slide. That line would then have to slide that way. But if you have the double A, if they're sliding left, then if that middle linebacker comes, then there's that possibilities, and that's the
Mm-hmm.
beauty of playing in this defense of playing so many different games. I
Yep.
mean, you can even play on the other side where you can have the safety roll. You can roll the cover three the other way. You can give it more of
Yep.
a cloud look,
Yeah.
and you can even let the cornerback sit where the safety rolls over the top, but is making it hard. But I mean, there's so many different things you can do based on the games that you want to play in this whole defense.
And see with this edge rusher here, if they'll let me get the line on him. There you go. This edge rusher here, he's gonna have to get back and get to about this point here.
Hmm.
But now this linebacker situation changes because he's probably gonna have to go out here with the running back when you do
Mm-mm,
that.
mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm.
And
You
the
still
cover
have
three.
that. You have that nickel corner. It's cover three. That
Well,
nickel
yeah,
corner.
the nickel. I forgot about the nickel corner. He
Hmm.
can always come down and take him if that
Hmm.
if that linebacker starts building depth with his route. I forgot about that, coach.
Yeah,
So
so.
basically, you got the middle of the field covered up.
Hmm.
But this linebacker here, if the Aaron Rodgers gets time, he's gonna have to get all the way over here because this cut route is not stopping. He's gonna
Mm-mm,
continue to run because he's gonna try to settle down the zone. But if he does, this linebacker has easy leverage. He could just sit there with him. So he's gonna have to
mm-mm.
cover all the way over here if Aaron Rodgers gets plenty of
But to
time.
do that, exactly, he has to have the time to do that. If he
Yeah.
doesn't, based on this and with the blocking calls and how they're going to block it, I don't see him having to go that far because yeah, he's one that changes him to one on one with a receiver
Mm-hmm.
coming across the field, and that's
Mm-hmm.
dangerous.
That's
That's too
yeah.
Yeah,
dangerous.
that's real
If,
dangerous.
if
But the thing
anything,
is, this blitz is supposed to get
yes,
here.
Yeah.
And
exactly,
and this is the way this blitz is supposed to go. He's supposed to get here.
and
He's
then
supposed to
right off
carry
it,
this guard,
exactly.
and this center here is supposed to
He's
double
probably going to
team
cheat
him,
exactly, especially when
and this
the
left
other
tackle is supposed
DT.
to get out of here. So this guy was supposed to have a free run.
Exactly,
You
and
see what
that's
I'm
what you
saying?
want.
Wings defense is a mother. I
And,
promise you
and,
it is,
and now
bro.
the other thing is
Wing,
you have to also remember if Rodgers sees that he's being pushed which way to the right, so
right
that
to the
that
right. So that end
end
cut is
cut
going to be
is
one hell of a
taken
throw.
away. That's why I say that
Yep.
linebacker doesn't have to go all the way that far because now he sees the pressure. What he's going to do, he's going to roll that way. Now, will he try and probably hit that wide receiver, the middle wide receiver, the slot receiver? Yeah, more than likely. But that's
Now
where that
here,
cornerback is. Go ahead.
now here's why you see a bunch of linemen always looking crazy against Wings defense. He doesn't have any responsibility, so he's just going to
Mm-mm.
be standing there.
Mm-hmm.
And Dexter
Hmm.
Lawrence is good enough to play edge and get out there. He has a little bit of speed on him.
Mm-hmm.
So if this right tackle doesn't do his job, Aaron Rodgers is going to run right into Dex.
Exactly. That's the
Mm.
whole point. That's the whole beauty of it. That's the whole
And this
beauty of
tight
it.
and this tight end is not on a short route. So this edge, when he sees it in the very beginning, this edge is showing his face to this tight end. So if he tries to throw it quick to the tight end, the edge is right there. If he
Exactly.
has hands, pick it off. And then his edge carries the tight end to the safety. Now the safety's gonna pick him up
Hmm.
because he's gonna keep running. That safety's gonna keep running. And to be honest with you, the whole play is designed on him.
Exactly.
He's the only one on the island. And
Yeah.
that's what
Exactly.
I'm worried about. Can Monroe hold up
And
on that
and
edge right
if
there?
if Rodgers is rolling right and that defensive end does that, he's going to change
Right.
because he's going to stop and
That's
he's
his
going to
help.
shoot.
Yeah.
He's going to shoot right to Rodgers, and
And
that's what
so
you want.
If Rodgers has to move to his right, he's gonna have to throw across his body a deep pass. That takes away the
It's,
back shoulder
yeah,
too.
yeah.
It does.
That's yeah. Would have to be a hell of a throw to do that.
And Aaron Rodgers is about the only guy I know that can do it though. Aaron Rodgers got an arm, boy.
No, I know he
But
has an arm, but it's the positioning, and it's
yeah,
like you
it's kind of
to
hard when you're running to your
The
right and then
positioning and
throwing
the
back to your
timing.
left. Yeah,
because he
Yeah.
has to get that in between the receiver and the sideline. I mean, I'm not saying he can do it
And hit a moving target while moving
exactly,
himself
and he's rolling away from it, and he's not going to be able to
and
step and
being
drive.
pursued. Yeah.
Yeah,
so
so
Adoree Jackson, I have faith in him to be able to carry this receiver going on his route going towards the sidelines here. I got faith in Adoree Jackson getting back there and stopping that
I
because
think
that's going to be
Adoree
Dory's
his
Jackson.
first
fast.
read.
I think
Dory's
Jackson is
fast.
going to be on the other side though in this situation.
You want Adoree? Well,
You want
Yeah,
him on the
I got faith in
one on one,
Monroe
right?
to be doing that. Yeah, I mean, but
both teams. Yeah,
scheme
scheme
wise,
wise.
that tells you that this guy's gonna on the island. If
Hmm.
you put Adoree Jackson on that side, me
Okay.
as a quarterback, knowing that that's your best cornerback and you got him over there on that side,
Hmm.
I know that you're on the island because I got three receivers on this side. So why wouldn't you have your best corner over here with the three receiver side? Because you know that this is going to be one on this side. So
No, you don't
he's
know
going to
it.
read
You
this
don't
guy.
know. You don't know it's just because you still have that safety deep over there. He's not on the island by himself pre-snap.
Yeah,
He's
pre
not,
snap he's not.
and that's the
So
point. So
what's your yeah man? Wings defense is man
sh-
shit.
exactly. That's why it's like okay. And Dory has lined up on the right side sometimes because a lot of teams put their X receiver where to their left. So that's where Adoree should be lining up is to the defense's right. Now, can he flip flop? Yeah, you flip flop so this way he doesn't get a clean read just because of that. It's down and distance. What's the down and distance? What's the situation? What's the score?
Mm-hmm.
What's going
Next time
on?
you run it, you could flip the
Flip it
play.
exactly.
Yeah.
Right now, another crazy thing is we're talking about getting all this pressure on Aaron Rodgers.
Hmm.
Do you know we're only sending four,
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
but it's like a blitz.
Exactly. That's why I say I love this
Yeah.
defense. It
It's
just
it's a
so
disguise. It's a simulated pressure where
it,
you kind of it doesn't look like
Gives you the
uh
feel of a blitz without
it,
sending a fifth
but
guy.
Right.
without a blitz, right? It's the
It
effect.
what said earlier, it makes one of your offensive linemen not have
running,
anything to do, and he's looking crazy.
and
Mm-hmm.
This
that's what you
guy's
want.
looking crazy
That's
because
exactly
if he
what you
starts
want.
trying to run and get to the outside, he's probably going to hit Aaron Rodgers trying to get to the
Hmm.
outside, and this guy's
Hmm.
covering the outside. Now, what you have to worry about is Aaron Rodgers being able to take off, but this edge rusher is right here. He's looking at him.
Hmm. Hmm.
So if Aaron Rodgers starts reading this front, these two guys have to be in communication. If he
Hmm.
sees Aaron Rodgers start trying to scramble, he should come down immediately and pick up this tight end quicker than what he usually would
Hmm.
because he knows whoever this is, Thibodeau or Zimenez, is going to have to come up and make that tackle.
Hmm.
Or if this middle linebacker is right there, he can start running up too because this end route, unless this dude has 3-1 speed, is nowhere near the depth that it needs to be in order for him to throw it. With
Hmm.
this cornerback right here, if he tries to throw it quick, because this cornerback is moving back at first. So if he
Hmm.
tries to throw a quick in route right here, this cornerback is going to be right there to pick it off.
Hmm.
And still, and this running back, unless he has 3.5 speed, there's no way he's getting out there to his route that fast. You see what I'm
Hmm.
saying? So yeah, I mean, wow.
There's so many things you can do with this. I mean, I'm sitting here looking at it, and this is not even blitzing. This is
Yeah, this is
not
not even
even
blitzing.
blitzing, and that's what's so beautiful about this. I mean, you know, if you want to play even crazier, I mean, I would just send. I could also send three, go three, five under, and three deep.
Right.
That takes away even more, just
Mm,
dropping guys, and now Rodgers has to look, and yeah, you're rushing three, you're technically giving him time, but you still have the levels deep, and then the five under will just keep getting depth, because guess what, you know, the in cut is the only one you have to worry about in the flare, but then after that you still have deep thirds already there, so Rodgers is going to have to do one thing. He's either going to have to take it and run or throw it away, get outside the
Yeah.
pocket and throw it away. So
And
is
then
that's go ahead, Pat.
I was gonna say it then, if you really want to get funky with it, you just had this dude spy.
Exactly. So it's like, okay, well, you can do this, you can blitz, and now if you want to blitz third and long, okay, there's certain things you can do with this based on this. Yeah, it's risky, which is why the defense gives up explosive plays. But if guys are in position to stop them from getting the first down, okay, because that's what the
If
pressure
you
is supposed to
it,
do. It's supposed to make him throw that
right.
ball quickly.
So if you have a disciplined defense, which I think we do, we have a couple of
Hmm.
rookies out there, and we'll get better. But if you have a disciplined defense, this ain't going nowhere.
Mm-mm.
Either you gonna throw a pick, or you throwing this ball away, or you gonna get sacked. And
Hmm.
that's why I can't wait till all four of our edge rushers get on the field at one time.
Hmm.
Because really, you can make this defensive tackle, but Dex is playing so good. I wouldn't even sub out Dex right there. I'll leave Dex right there. But if you wanted to, you could sub him out for Jahad Ward right here.
Hey, did you remember Wink is also put in just three down linemen, or just one down lineman and two stand-up linebackers, and just a whole bunch of defensive backs behind it. So
Hmm.
again, it's personnel. What do you want to do? The down and distance. You know, how do you want to defend this play? Okay, they're in 11 personnel. This is what you would want to do. Okay, I'm going to play so many different games with Rodgers, which is so beautiful. It's like I said, I just love this defense. I love it. I love
Right.
it. I love it. You
Now
know
the
the.
cold part about this, Coach Ed,
Hmm.
if this is a healthy Leo, this guard is gonna have to try to stop him from getting in here that
Hmm.
fast
Hmm.
and move him to a center. And they center is not good.
Hmm.
So Leo will be one on one with that center because this guard is going to have to come back out and try to block that safety
Hmm.
blitzing in. And if he
Hmm.
doesn't see that safety, that's why this safety would have a delayed blitz.
Exactly.
He would
Just
go like
delay.
this and then come in.
Exactly. Because now that guard is going to slide. He's going to ride. He's going to think he has help. You know, he's supposed to
Hmm.
have eyes on second level. If he has eyes on second level, okay. You know, there's the possibility he slides off. But then,
Yeah,
like you
then he
said,
slides off
off, and then the center is
and
one on
blocks
one,
in
and the
with
center is one
with
on one.
Leo, and I'm taking Leo every time.
Exactly. Because Rodgers
Woo!
is not going to be looking
YG.
at the rush. He's going to be looking downfield. So, and that's the whole thing. That's why I said this defense. Why do you think guys preseason were saying they love this defense? They love it. And it's just so many things that you can do schematically, so many games that you can play. You know, yes, you give up big plays, but you also create great big plays on the defense. And that's
By the
why once
time they get
guys.
a good play, a big play, they already beat.
Exactly. So against this play, this I wasn't worrying about that. You know, I said, okay, if we run cover two, we do it right. Rogers is not going to hit the tight end. He's not. You know, and then that safety on the backside, he can't go there because technically on cover two, he's there. So where are you going to go? You're either going to go to that middle, the slot receiver, okay. But you know, you got cover two. That safety has to get there. He has to get on the horn and get there and make the play. But there you go. And it's just.
You gotta like our safeties too. I mean,
Yeah.
Love, Belton, and McKinney.
And McKinney, I think we have
Yeah.
three very good safeties. To be honest with you,
So this is a
Exactly.
really good look. A three safety look is a really good look. Get one of our linebackers, are one of our weaker points. So you take one of them off the field and you put your best coverage players on the field, man. And those three safeties, man. I like those guys,
yeah,
man. I think they balling right now. And I think, you know, this is a great look to to give a guy like Aaron Rodgers, where he can't read the matchups very well, because that's
He
all he
can't read
does.
pre-snap. That's the thing.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
Make him
And
wait.
our
Oh,
defense, our
go ahead.
defenses previously against good quarterbacks always gave away pre-snap what we were gonna do.
Mm-hmm.
But
Mm-hmm.
this is
I will
why
say this:
Mm-hmm.
Wink's defense
Mm-hmm.
is gonna drive Aaron Rodgers to drink, and he doesn't normally drink, but when he does,
Mm-hmm.
he drinks Dose.
but man, it's been an honor to do a Black Madden with you guys here.
Mm-hmm.
This is Black Madden, aka Big Pat Sports Talk, G Nation Summer All Day, G Nation Summer All. The coach,
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Ed Gladney, I appreciate you giving a
Always.
diagram of what we can do against Aaron Rodgers and this offense. NYG, you always know you're my brother. Unpopular Opinion Sports. Go check
Salute
out
to you.
all these great gentlemen's channels. Like and subscribe to those channels. Shout out the First Down Playbook. This website
Facts.
is amazing if you are into the X's and O's of the game of football like I am.
Mm-hmm.
This
Which
website
we
is a
are.
dream.
Hmm.
Yeah, this website is a dream. Like I said, I've been on this website all day today, creating my own playbook.
Yes.
I,
Yes.
I'm not ashamed.
Yes.
I'm not ashamed to admit it. I'm a first down playbook junkie. This
Mm-hmm.
this first down playbook is something serious, man,
Our next
and I
video will
appreciate.
be an intervention.
Right. If there's a first
Mm-hmm.
Man, you
down
ain't slept in
playbook,
3 days.
right, there's got to be a 12-step program for something. But
Mm-hmm.
Wink Martindale's defense, we just showed you what we do on one play, just one
Mm-hmm.
play. So you can imagine what's going on in these game plans every week that these athletes have to go into these game plans to play against certain quarterbacks like an Aaron Rodgers or a Tom Brady. Can you imagine the film study that these guys have to do? That's why I have so much appreciation for guys like Ray Lewis. Ray Lewis played against the best at their best. He played against the best like a Peyton Manning and Tom Brady during their primes.
Yes, he did.
So you imagine the amount of film study that dude had to be the Hall of Famer that he was. So that's why I really don't down athletes or what they do. You don't know what's going on, what game plan they have to do, how much discipline you have to have on a certain play. You can sit there on your couch and watch the TV and say somebody's trash all day, but
How
come
many
and get into
possible
these X's and
assignments you might
O's,
have on one play
right?
Mm-hmm.
based on what look you see and what they show and what they change into and I mean it's a lot. You have to understand the verbiage and then what assignments come along with that verbiage.
Not to
Mm-hmm.
mention that the guy that has the mic in his helmet has to read the quarterback. If he sees Aaron Rodgers give a signal or something, he has to know in the back of his mind, okay, Aaron Rodgers usually does a check to this type of route. So hey, everybody does do this, do this, do this. Everybody do this. Now everybody on the field has to switch to whatever defense that he just checked to and have to know all those assignments on that particular
Mm-hmm.
defense
Right.
on what to do.
And that takes time off the play clock as well. That's when you get into those delay of game situations and stuff like that.
So
No,
imagine
not
we
only
took
that, if the offense catches you in mid shift while you're switching around and
it's
runs
a
a play,
wrap.
you have to
Hmm.
be disciplined enough to still and physically in shape and fast enough to catch your guy when they snap the ball before you're in position. So it's a lot that comes with it. It's easy to sit on the couch and say, "Oh, this guy sucks," or "I would have did better," or this and that. But try to put them cleats on and run that practice and
The
remember them plays
best,
and then get
the
out there and
best,
execute.
the best thing to teach yourself when you're watching the game is if you understand the game of chess, you always want to think a certain many plays in
3 moves
advance.
ahead. Yep.
Exactly.
So,
Exactly.
in my coaching philosophy, when I've always studied the opponent, I'm usually trying to figure, okay, if we're in this situation on the field, I'm trying to think 4 plays ahead. I'm literally
Yep.
trying to think 4 plays ahead if I'm the OC or if I'm the DC. You know, if I'm the DC, what would they do? X, Y, Z. Where are they going? Who are their primetime players? Where are they on the field? Are they on the left side or the right side of the hash? So when they're in this situation, so yes, it's a lot to
Not
go
only
into
that, I'm
it.
setting traps based on what
Exactly.
their
Right.
MOs are and what they like to do
Yes.
on certain looks. So I'm gonna give them certain looks to try to get what they normally do on that look, and then switch it up and
Exactly.
Right.
capitalize off of it.
This
So
Exactly.
this
it's a
this
lot.
this this football game, to be honest with you fellas, it's nothing but chess.
Yes.
When it
Mm-hmm.
comes to the elite players, the elite coaches, and
Hmm.
the elite players, it's
And the
nothing but a
players
chess
on your
game.
field are your chess players. They're your
Yeah.
board. They're
Hmm.
the pieces on the board.
You got
Exactly.
your knights, you got your rooks, you got your queen, you got your
Bishop.
king, you got your
Yep.
pawns, you got your bishop, and
Hmm.
everybody has a certain role that they have to play in order to get
That's
off
it.
the
Exactly.
field or get into the end zone. See,
Exactly.
here with the Big Blue Crew, yes, we're fans, we cheer, we watch the game, but I watch the game. I love
So
it. I love watching the game. I love seeing
exactly.
exactly the
Mm.
reason why somebody got
Man,
burnt.
say that again. I don't think they caught that. We watched the game, but we watched
We
the
watch the
game.
game.
All the
You ever
little
watch paid? You
intricacies.
ever watched Paid in Full when uh
Hmm.
what's his name? Mekhi Pfeiffer told him, man, I love the game.
Hmm. Hmm.
I love the game,
Fact.
man. You can't sit here and tell me that I don't love the game, man. We went over two defenses against one play and it took an hour. Imagine the work that
Hmm.
these guys had to put in during the week.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Aaron Rodgers, Hall of Fame, quarterback of the gods, everybody calls him. How much film you think this defense had to watch this week? And
Hmm.
they had to travel to London.
And you also get scouting reports. So you have to read your scouting reports, pick up on the tendencies before you even get to the film, because that
Not to
helps you.
mention that he has all new receivers too, coach. So it's
Hmm.
not the same guys on the field. So you have to pick up their
Exactly.
tendencies as well.
Exactly.
That's why I appreciate us being 3-1. Everything is brand new to these guys. It's a brand new defensive scheme and a brand new offensive scheme.
Yo, shout out to the New York Giants. Was that Xavier McKinney? They did the video earlier talking about what he's learned from Landon Collins so far.
Yeah,
Yo, son, that starter jacket, that New York jacket, wool and leather bomber that he had on at the podium, son, I gotta go
was
grab it.
dope.
I
Yeah,
gotta
I
go
like
get it.
that. Yeah. I seen that.
I already
But
got the hat that matches it. I gotta go get the coat. I got it
but
from
that
him.
was just this here was just a little taste of what the Black Madden
Mhm.
series is about. I could
Yeah.
actually do this series with these guys for a whole 24 hours if they could last.
Mhm.
You ain't about to
Mm.
have me sitting
Cause,
in this chair for no
I'm with it.
24
right.
hours.
Bro, I'm here. I'm
I'm with
here.
it.
Do you understand? I
Seriously.
mean, that was just two plays of defense right there. And we got, well, we gave them like five different ways to run it on one play.
Exactly.
Hmm.
Oh, he can blitz here. Oh, this Dex could go this way if we does this. If Aaron Rodgers does this, if he taps his hip, usually that means he's going back shoulder. So we got to do this. Oh, if he points this way, usually that means he's going to do a slant somewhere or somebody on the street route instead of going on the end cut. Oh, if
Hmm.
Aaron Rodgers moves to his right, we got him made because we got to get out to the edge to stop him for throwing across his body or throwing a deep route. Adoree Jackson, be alert. Hey, Julian
Hmm.
Love, if he does this, go back towards the end cut. Oh, hey, if Aaron Rodgers goes out here, that tight end, that edge rusher, Thibodeau, you got to get def in order for him not to throw it to that tight end very fast or he's going to gash us for 10, 15 yards. Hey, Dane Belton, make sure you come down immediately if Aaron Rodgers starts to go towards the line of scrimmage because this guy's going to have to come up and tackle him if he shoots that gap that Dexter Lawrence is leaving by blitzing to the edge. Do you see how much stuff that is? And that's not even half of it.
And we haven't
That's
even
one
talked
damn
about
play.
blitzing nickel corners. We haven't even talked about blitzing the deep safeties, all on that
Mm.
single play. There's just so much that you can do. True offensive and defensive playbooks, just the plays themselves. If they say that there are 1,000 to 1,500 plays, I believe it easy because there's so much you
That's
can do, and it's also your checks off of the base play or a simple play, which changes the whole concept and makes it another play. So like Pat is saying, the beauty of this game, studying this game, you have to have great respect for, football players. They're not the they're dumb jocks. These are very intelligent men. that are out there
Very
playing.
You gotta
intelligent.
be.
Why do you think that receiver for the Broncos went ham
Mm-hmm.
when Russell Wilson missed him wide open in the end zone? That play ran
He was going
perfectly.
off.
I know they ran that play 10 times during practice. And I know they
Exactly.
said the first thing you need to do is hold that safety and look to the right to see if KJ Hamler gets open. Because the way they
Exactly.
run their defense, that rud route, that DB is inexperienced and he's going to leave KJ Hamler open. And Russell Wilson didn't look to his side the whole time. That's
Exactly.
why KJ Hamler was so mad.
On another note, shout out to my boy Blake Martinez. He just got signed by the Raiders.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Congrats.
Congratulations to him for finding another team. He wanted out. And he found another contract. So shout
Yeah,
out to
they
But
Blake.
they could sure use the help.
that's why people like T.O. used to go off when he would get open.
Mm-hmm.
T.O. knew the game. I don't care what you say about T.O. T.O. knew the game. That was one of
Mm-hmm.
the smartest receivers out there. Randy Moss was the exact same way. He knew everything out there on that field, what was supposed to happen.
And he knew how to utilize his leverage on the field.
Exactly.
Right.
Mm.
So when
How
you
is the
see
guy?
receivers,
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I mean, like when you see receivers going out there, everybody calls them divas. Yeah, it's a little bit of diva attitude to them, but those dudes are putting in the work. They
Mm-hmm.
know exactly the reason why you should hit me on this play because I'm open. We already practiced this. I know where we're supposed to be, and you know I'm gonna cook this dude because he has no idea what I'm finna do. And that's why they go off. That's why I have a lot of respect for a lot of these great players. Why you think Tom Brady goes off on his receivers so
Oh
much?
yes, and he's usually right.
If
He,
you're not in that spot and he can't throw the ball to that spot and he knows that spot is wide open, you gonna hear it.
mm-hmm.
Underwood, that's why he went off on him. He wasn't in the spot that he was supposed to be, and Tom Brady had to throw it away, knowing that he should have had a 25-yard play. Easy.
Mm-hmm.
I love the game, man. I could talk the game to you all day, every day if you wanted me to.
But the
Could you
game is to be
imagine?
sold, not told.
Right. Could you imagine could you imagine being able to sit in the film room with what Ray Lewis and Ed Reed?
Mm-hmm.
I'm bringing my sleeping bag because
That's
man, we gonna talk
knowledge.
about this
Yeah.
all day. You imagine the knowledge that them dudes got?
That's books, man. Books and books of knowledge.
And that's the beauty of it. That's the beauty of it. But Pat, there's also
Listen,
something else. There's something else too. All right.
on,
And
on another note, sorry, coach, and
no
I'm
problem.
gonna be brief.
Hmm.
Um, there was something, there was a story that was told about how Madden spoke about a play for 4 hours, one play.
Right.
So when we sit here and we do this show and we say Black Madden Football 22, this is a homage. This is not an insult or disrespect or anything. We're guys who love the game that much that we can sit here and talk about a play or two for 4 hours. So we just want to drive that point home. Please continue, coach.
I appreciate that. And it goes into one thing. Do you have a passion for this game? And what is your passion? And do you have a passion to expand your knowledge of the game? I've been doing this a long time, and this game is ever changing. When I first got into it, it was wishbone, it was I formation, T
Oh
formation,
man, wow.
wing T.
Right.
And most of you probably not going to know what I'm talking about, and that's what I'm talking about. The game has changed. Even
Yeah.
now with the spread
The old
concepts,
wing T.
it is changing. It is still changing, and I eat it up and I
A
enjoy it.
full house formation.
Yes.
Yep.
eye
Yeah.
eye bone, the eye bone
Man,
Yeah.
formation.
y'all remember when the run and shoot was the thing?
Yes,
When Warren Moon
Yes.
came out
absolutely.
with the
Yeah.
Oilers with the run and shoot? The
Exactly.
pistol formation?
Exactly. And that's the point. It's the game is ever changing. Do you have that passion to sit down and feed your brain? So when you really watch the game, you're watching the chess match that is being played out there. Some I get it. Some fans are just into it because of the fantasy football. I get that. All right, fine, that's your thing. But if you're true about the game, the beauty of playing the game, what it teaches, it's stuff like this. It's stuff that Pat and Lou and Joel and NYG and myself and the rest of the Big Blue crew is trying to bring to everyone to expand our knowledge of the game, because we really do have the smartest fan base that is out there if we stop with all the pettiness. And if we stay true to our passion and our love of the New York football giants. I love this stuff. I love it because it just, and this goes from youth football all the way up. I
Yep.
Right.
watch how kids grow in the game. I watch how kids now, eighth
And
grade,
develop into men.
and they're developing their minds. They're in the seventh and eighth grade in 7-on-7s now, and they're understanding angles. These are kids, 12, 13, 14-year olds are understanding angles. And that's the thing that most of us, at the average fan, sometimes does not understand. Just like we went over the angles, talked about the angles.
Yeah, oh,
Bullet.
he trash. He got beat on that route. No, he was in the wrong angle.
Mhm.
Right.
What
Exactly.
what I meant about Tio understanding your leverage on the
Leverage.
field.
Exactly. And that's the thing, and that's the beauty. Your leverage changes everything, even blocks. As a
Yep.
former defensive lineman, just sometimes 8 inches changes an offensive lineman's block. It
Facts.
changes it. So it's that's why, to me, it's you have to really study the game and look at it, and not just always follow the ball and look at what the quarterback is doing. I know that's what they talk about, but really study the game. That's why stuff like this is a beautiful thing. You as a fan, get stuff like this. Go to different little classes. They have them all over the place. Coach Tube and so on and so forth, where you have all these top coaches, Nick Saban and all of them, putting videos there for you, and they talk about it, and they tell you the concepts. And that's what Pat is giving you right now. He's giving you stuff that you would have to pay for out of a Nick Saban Coach 2 program. He's giving it to you for free. And that's what you got to appreciate. But that also points to his passion for the game. You know, Lou, NYG, the stuff that they're doing is their passion for the game. I have a deep passion and appreciation of this game. I love it. Like Pat said, I can do this all day, 24/7, man.
Right.
I've always said it. Not I don't I've never dreamed of the NFL, but I've dreamed of being in major college programs. You can put me in a film room. I'll break down film all day long, and
Right.
to get paid to do it, I'll do
Right.
that all day long. Where I'll type up all your reports. I guarantee you, I'll have these kids playing at it
That's
at an
that's
elite
why,
level. Go
coach,
ahead.
that's why scouting is so fun to me,
Yes,
bro.
Yeah.
yes, yes,
If I
yes,
know your scheme,
yes.
going out there and scouting players for your scheme
Mhm.
is a dream for me, bro. Oh, Wink, you need this type of guy for your scheme. Check this guy out right here. Imagine him being in that situation where that safety was,
That's
where let's say Landon Collins couldn't do it, but I bet you he could. I
but
know he could.
that's an excellent point. Many fans, just like Lou was saying, oh, he got burnt. Sometimes it's the scheme. Some guys don't
Right.
fit the scheme. We talk about
Mhm.
Kenny Galladay. Kenny Galladay is not fit for the scheme. Let's be real. He's just not. He's here because of his contract. Some players just don't fit a scheme. They're not trash. They don't fit the scheme.
Look at
The-
those Shane Zimenez. Look how
Exactly.
he
Right.
turned it around in a new
Exactly.
scheme.
I give
And
you
that,
one of the best ones. Case Keenum is out the league right
yes.
now, but when he played
Yes.
with the Viking scheme with Pat Sherman, he was
Yes.
damn
Mhm.
near a Pro Bowl quarterback. You want to know why?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because that scheme fit his skill set
Yes.
perfectly.
Exactly. And that's where fans have to really study the game. And most fans don't. And I guarantee you, most fans, seriously, you want to be elite at your fantasy football, understand the game. Understand the
Right.
game. Really understand the game. Why do you think these so-called gurus have their own networks and people go to them? Because they understand the game. They study the game. They know it. They know it inside and out, which is
You
why they
got
can.
you got
you
dudes
know
out here on betting on these websites, and it's not even a risk to them because they already know what's gonna happen during the game
Mhm.
exactly.
because they studied the opponent and they studied the people that they're betting on. Oh yeah, man,
Love
this dude
this.
gonna kill them.
Exactly.
They run this cover three all day. This receiver knows
Mm-hmm.
how to get in that zone and kill them every time. Let me put my money on this dude. And you probably don't even know the dude's name.
Now you got
Now,
people
now,
dedicated to giving you the point spread of a
Right,
game.
Mm.
You know what I mean? They got this down to such a science that they can tell you the probability of how the score, what the score is going to be by the end of the game, and how
mm-hmm.
who's going to win by what margin. I mean, it's
Mm-hmm.
right.
it's it's that much detail that goes into this
Mhm.
game, and people
Just
don't
watch
understand
Casino. Just watch Casino.
it.
I'm going to give you guys a free little tidbit too. Most people, when they say cover three, they just think of cover three one way. There's multiple sets of cover three.
Multiple way.
There,
Multiple way.
you can go cloud, sky, your basic cover three, but
Right.
most people don't realize a Tampa two is not a cover two; it's a cover
It's
It's
three.
cover
not.
three.
It's a cover three.
It's a cover three,
Just
and
like you can run multiple cover ones.
exactly.
Mm.
You know, you don't know how many times former players have argued with me, and then when I go to the whiteboard and I draw it up, and I say, okay, where's the linebacker at? How deep is he? Okay, so what is he? What is his responsibility? It's the middle of the field. It's the deep thirds. It's a cover three. So again, that's what I mean by understanding the game, knowledge of the game, passion of the game. You know, it's just little things like that. You know, and if you want to understand what I mean by cloud and sky, do your research. I'm not going to give you everything, but if you know football, you'll understand exactly what I'm talking about.
Yep.
Right.
There you go.
How do you
Cloud
think
is you
Wink can come
covering
up?
up the middle of the field
Mm-mm,
with
mm-mm.
the safeties.
It's it. We'll talk about that later, Lou. We'll talk about it later.
But how do you think Wink can make it look like a blitz when only three rushers or four rushers? Oh,
Exactly.
he sent the
Yep.
blitz that play. That's why they got no, he didn't.
Mm-mm,
Mhm.
mm-mm,
He just overcrowded one side of the field and make that guard pick and choose who he wanted to block. Because he schemed it so to where they think one guy's coming and the other guy moves out, and now the offensive line was like, "Oh
mm.
crap, he's
Ex-
coming."
Exactly, and that's the beauty of the game, and that's the beauty of Wink's defense. It's chess. You know, it's okay. He's going to do this in this situation, and when he does this, if it's in this, if you gain this many yards, this is probably what he's going to go to. If he stops you for this many yards, he's going to go to this.
And he
Multiple
also knows
plays.
how to adjust too. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? He's not
Right,
just going just play that way just to play that way. You know what I'm saying? If he sees he's getting beat a certain way, he knows how to adjust, or even like you was saying, give different looks out of the same coverage. You
Exactly.
know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
right, and that's how you play the game. You notice that all the defenses that are giving up the most points are the most vanilla defenses out there, and the
Mm-hmm.
most vanilla quarterback can say, "Oh, okay, you just showing me man. Okay, I'm gonna go right here."
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they're showing cover two right here because he's backing up. Oh, okay, I'm gonna go right here. It's easy.
Mm-hmm.
But if you know how to scheme a defense, or if you're just blessed to have one of the best pass rushers out there, and you could
Mm-hmm.
get hit home with 3 and 4 all game long, then yeah, you can run vanilla defense because heck, I ain't gotta do nothing. I could keep everybody in coverage all game now because I could get to you with four. But
Mm-hmm.
it's been an hour and 20 minutes on the actual video.
Oh
We
man.
going like it's alive. But this has
I'm
been
sorry.
Black Madden episode 3.
Oh, I love
I
this.
knew this was gonna happen when I brought Coach on here, so I was prepared.
I'm
So
sorry.
I do appreciate you guys tuning in. Like I said, go like and subscribe to all these guys' channels. The name is right there on their cameras. G Nation Inside Sports, Unpopular Opinion Sports, the coach Ed Gladney. Please go like and subscribe to their channels. And once again, shout out to First Down Playbook
Mm-hmm.
for getting conjoined with
Yeah,
Big Pat Sports Talk
definitely.
to bring you Black Madden 22. And man, I'm excited about this, man. You guys are gonna get Black Madden episodes all year long because watching this film and breaking it down, this is what I do. The
Mm-hmm.
things that I say on Twitter, I say it for a reason because I actually study the game.
I swear I'm the DJ Khaled of the Giants content creators.
Right,
Another one.
right. So I appreciate you guys. Until the next episode of Black Madden 22, you know what it is, man. Peace.
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 This has been a Big Blue Crew production.